roles. This concerns what is called role clarity in the literature. Do people really know what their job is, especially when you've reorganized? And I conducted a major reorganization at UCLA. And initially, it wasn't going real well. Eventually, it actually turned out so well that the dean asked me to teach all my colleagues at UCLA how to conduct effective change. And that's what started to pull me into this business of teaching. I found that it's in my bones. But initially, it didn't go real well, and I was having lunch with a friend of mine, and her name was Joyce. And Joyce said, well, what are the people having such a hard time with? I said, Joyce, they keep asking me for the organization chart. And does this sound familiar, by the way? People were asking me for the organization chart, and we don't have it all worked out yet. You know what she said to me? She's like, brilliant. And I'm thinking I'm about as sharp as a bowling ball for not thinking of it. She says, don't you have the new stationery for your institute? Isn't that all done? I said, yeah. She says, why don't you have people update their job description? I said, but their job's not really changing. She said, doesn't matter. Give them the blank piece of paper and say, put your job right on here, because that's what you're going to be doing in the institute. And they were like, really? When I did it. You see? They were like, oh, okay. I know what my job is. Gave them stability. Even if you don't have it all worked out, you can have people update their job cards and say, yeah, just do what you're doing now, and we'll talk about it, and I'll give you a few tweaks in the new organization. And it gives people stability. And you involved them. You didn't do their job description. You asked them to update what they were currently doing based on their old job description. Okay. How about trust? Does trust play a role here at all? You could brainstorm with your team members and say, what would increase trust around here? How can we increase trust in this kind of change? What do you need? Brainstorm answers to that. Number one on the list, by the way, if you want to know what the researchers tell us about trust, is the process needs to be transparent. So whatever the change is, there's probably some change process. There's something going on. The more transparent the process, the more they will trust the outcome of the process. In fact, I have a saying that says, you know what? If people don't trust the process, they'll never trust the outcome of the process.